Hey guys, welcome back. It's Melody, and today I am in my aunt and uncle's house. My uncle is a faux designer, so I'm sitting in the guest bedroom, which is my favorite place of the house, crazy enough. It is extremely comfortable and it is so beautiful. I like blues, and there's lots of blues in this room. I'm looking at the floor. He stenciled it himself by hand, and it's the most beautiful floor I've ever seen. It's perfect for a basement because basement is concrete, and so if you love style, design, let me know in the comments and I can do a full house tour because their house is absolutely stunning. It's ended up in magazines. That's how beautiful it is. There's so many cool details, as in all designers' houses, and I would love to show it off to you if you would like. So let me know. I have a pantry tour, a large family pantry tour like I promised. And this video is going to be a lot different from my small pantry tour, which I've already done, because this is for a family, and what their goal was with their pantry is they wanted the snacks and the foods that their kids make for dinner easy to reach, so they could grab it out the door as they're filling up the lunchbox. Boom, done. And for me, obviously I don't have kids, and so my needs were different and the way I eat is different. And so you can look at that pantry tour if you want a small pantry, and then this one is more for a bigger family, a bigger pantry. And so it's a lot more fun because you have a lot more to organize. But like with everything else, the first thing that you want to do is declutter first, because you will spend a lot more money if you do not get rid of the things that you don't normally eat, the things that are expired, or the things that you don't want to be eating anyway. You want to get rid of all of that first and then get to the phase of finding the organization products that will fit perfectly in your space. With their pantry, I only used 6 organizing products. I tried to keep it as simple as possible and keep it as affordable as possible. Hey guys, so I'm in my aunt's pantry and you can see that she has the same can organizers that I use, because I absolutely love these can organizers. They're my favorite item to use when organizing pantries. And so I went ahead and labeled it meat, beans, Brooks, her husband eats only these soups, and then soup, and then veg. And then these extra cans that really couldn't be categorized, I put them in the center. So chestnuts and some pumpkin pie ingredients, and then tomato. So it is so nice to look at and so easy to grab everything. It's just like a store. So I really like these can organizers. I really recommend them. And then over here we have the Step, which she already had, this Step organizer, which a lot of people use for spices, and I'll link it in the description bar. But basically it's really great for if you have a lot of condiments, then you can easily see what you have on stock, so you're not buying doubles of everything. So there you can see I labeled this the condiment section. If you notice in my pantry, since I only use it, I don't have that many labels. When you have a big pantry, it's great to have labels so everyone knows where everything is at. So right above it, I have the spaghetti ingredients. So I labeled this area of a spaghetti sauce area, and then the grains area, which makes sense to keep it next to the spaghetti because the grains, you will use grains with spaghetti. And next to the grains is of course the rice-a-roni, which Dana's daughter really likes to eat, so it's easy to access next to the grains. And then veggie straws. Dana's son really likes to eat veggie straws, so we have a whole container for just veggie straws. And these labels I got off of eBay for really cheap. And then we have the crackers, and so it has crackers and graham cracker area. So like with like. So we have crackers, veggie straws, grains, and spaghetti. And down here we have the baking items right here. They do not use a lot of cereals. Mainly it is just pancake mixes and things like that. This is baking, and this is breakfast and baking. Pretty much it's all baking. There's not a lot of breakfast foods in there. And then right here is the sweets. The chocolates. They get a lot of chocolates for Christmas, so they basically throw it in this bin. It's really easy to grab. And then this is the extra chips. This one is just for when they throw parties or when they eat at home, but the loose chips are for lunches. And then next to these loose chips you can see is the Oxo Pops, just like in my area. And these Oxo Pops are the beautiful stainless steel, which is a little bit more expensive but really nice looking, and it blends with some people's decor better. For me, I really like the white, but if you are a stainless steel person, this is perfect for you. And I have these Oxo scoops, which I absolutely love. These OXO scoops are amazing. And this right here is for the juices, for parties and whatnot. Lots of cookies. They have lots of cookies and the bagged goods, Ziplocs. And I got this organizer, which is only $5. I'll link it below. But this is so great. You can even use it in your kitchen. It's so great to store foil, press and seal, or even a pan in here underneath your kitchen counter. So that is one of my favorite organizers. And then they already had these organizers, but this is basically tea and packets. And then lots of dog treats. I had to get a container store container for the dog treats because the volume of dog treats was just so many. So they were trying to work through this dog treat pile. If you have too many of anything, feel free to give it away or throw it away if you have to, just to start from zero. There's the juice. And as you can see, I have not organized the spices, although I did put a spice label up there. Up here is just more party things, basically. In this organizer by the door, I put beans in that one, rice in that one, and cocoa. I put the clips on this because it is metal, so it's a great place to put clips for your chips. One tip that I have is if you have things in boxes, just to go ahead and debox everything, because boxes take up so much space, and when you take it out of a box, it takes so much less space than when you keep it in the box. So once you get your containers, go ahead and take everything out of boxes and move everything into categories like with like, so that it's not taking up too much space in your pantry. Down here is the oils and vinegars and chicken broth and anything that's fluid. So again, like with like, you can put this on a Lazy Susan if you want to. It actually would be a great idea because it would be easy to access everything. And then over here is basically garlic, potatoes, onion, veg, and then popcorn and mac and cheese. And that's my container store container. I absolutely love these. This is probably my favorite container. I use this for everything, including clothes. And then over there is the peanut aisle, because they had so many things that were just pertaining to peanuts peanuts and butters that I just went and made a Lazy Susan. So everything's easy to access in this corner, and I labeled it too. Drinks go on the bottom because they're the heaviest. So you have the water, you have the drink products like Lipton teas and extra cocos, the sodas, and then the trash bags on the floor. So drinks go on the bottom, and I even labeled the drink area so everyone knows if they ever wonder. As you know, I had the 10 condiment challenge, and so maybe you're doing that, and then you won't even need a condiment station because you can keep all your condiments in the fridge. And then spaghetti and grain area, cracker area. Country pantries are a lot like stores because they don't, in the country we don't live close to a store, so you have to keep a lot on stock. So here we are, condiments, cans, OXO Pops, breakfast, lots of snacks and sweets for the parties, easy to access, vinegars and oils, drinks on the bottom, veg, popcorn, mac and cheese, peanuts, baking and spice extra, Ziploc baggies, cookies, chips, saran wrap, teas and packets, doggy treats, just the spices, more party utensils. It is so nice when everything is organized like with like. You know exactly where everything is without even knowing anything about the pantry when everything is labeled and organized like with like. And then just the very last thing is the dog food. I have plenty more tours, health, and productivity videos, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday. Hey guys, it's Melody, and I messed up and find similar products for a lot cheaper. I hope you all had a great new year. Is an amazing artist, and he has done the whole house. What is he again? You can also find similar products at the dollar store, or these look really tasty. I might have one after this. And whenever I stay here, it is the cut it.